Hello, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to my long-term subscribers. So, I had a few questions about how in the heck a jump point actually works. Currently, in the tech preview, this is how the system works. When you hit the B key, you go up with this jump point angle system. And what it means is it wants you to be pointing straight ahead when you see that entering Pyro symbol. And you see a distance key. You'll see that go like that color there as you get closer. And I'm going to leave in exactly what I did a couple times here to show you kind of the process so you're comfortable with it. So it goes into aligning, then it goes into a tuning, and then you want to be going rather slow. And what is going on here is it needs to align, then it needs to tune, and you'll see that it's doing like its handshake, so to speak, with the build up to the system. You need to be in a ship with a jump drive in it. Some ships that are rather small I've seen go through. I think it's, even though CIG has been pretty loose with the jump drive concept, there is supposed to be a jump drive device or some type of... The idea is that larger ships tend to be the ones that do jump drives to go from system to system. I guess we'll see how that's going to hold up, especially because the stations are pretty much on top of the jump points. So this is not me doing that. This is not me doing that. That was the game that did that. There's these weird atmospheric effects when you get close to the jump point. And if you note, there's that writing at the top. It's talking about how it's aligning. And it's pretty much lined up with my upper HMD, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. So, sorry, MFD. It's in red. Kind of hard to see on that background, but it's there. And it kind of comes and goes throughout the process. Now, I already did the aligning and tuning once. It's giving me the answer above, like what's going on, like what I need to be doing. And at this point, I was like, well, what the heck? I'm aligned. It's telling me I'm tuned. It's the writing isn't red on the side, at least. And then it says wait for open. And this is what you're waiting for. This little orb. And I'm told that this is highly likely to be a placeholder. There's probably going to be more thing, but this thing is like the initial thing. So this is all work in progress. This is not the official end game. Hopefully, all the different gaming websites don't reduce a screenshot of something like this, or that they get a hold of and go, this is it, this is what we've been waiting for, it's terrible or something. It's a work in progress. And this is not what the test was supposed to be fully testing. We did tons of testing. I spent hours and hours in these tests. This is a mock-up of the portal. Note that you do have control inside of there, and that's as much as I saw of it. It's still there. I don't know how to tell you that, but I know it was there. Like, you feel your ship being thrown and hurtled forward, and the ship keeps wanting to go side to side. And at least in the versions I've seen, right now you're kind of like riding inside of a tube that is pushing you, and you have to stay within it. So I'm trying to guess where the edges are. And if you fall out, you would literally be kind of falling out into space. But that's the placeholder. Remember, Pyro is not in this build, so it's not possible for me to go to another star system, but it is pretty weird and interesting and fun. Kind of threw me out, I think, like less than 100 kilometers away from where it started. But this was the answer I was trying to offer people. There was builds in the past where they were like, don't go in, it'll mess things up. It doesn't seem that that's the case. Many people were jumping back and forth in these more recent builds, and this was towards the scale end of one of the servers anyway, where they were putting out messaging saying they're going to do a rebuild in like 5 minutes. So anyway, that's what it's like at this moment. I am sure when it's actually back in testing, it won't be. I'm sure there'll be more to this. If you are in the tech preview, for now, do not set your home as Pyro, even though it's on the list. Because Pyro is not loaded, all your stuff will be over in Pyro, and you won't be. So, and also, you can't jump drive over there anyway. You can go to the Stanton Pyro jump gate and just do exactly what I did, and kind of get the feel for the process, and it's kind of a unique experience to have something else in control of your ship and just hurtling you. It's quite an amazing experience. Kind of feels like if a giant ship's being pushed off of a carrier. There's another player, another backer wandering through here. that went through the same gate process. But one of the other things I've noticed is that it kind of puts you still in Stanton. It is still in the Stanton Pyro jump gate area. You can do it as a group, but I don't know if you'll all be in the same tunnel. And like you saw, the tunnel only stays up for a second. It's not your computer's fault. It's literally just the way the build's doing right now. It's all work in progress. If I didn't already mention that 20 times, I apologize for repeating myself. But this is me attempting to show all cards on the table and answer the boiling questions. I have another video that should be coming up very, very soon about the meetups that have been going on near the Standard Pyro Jump Gate without going into it. And I'm still waiting for that. It's just waiting to get cleared for video, a copyright thing. I have a license, and I'm waiting for that to be confirmed. That way I can publish the tank video. All right, that's all I got for now. Thank you so much for sticking around, and enjoy 3.23 testing ramp up. There will be a wealth of content in the next few weeks, and I encourage everyone to get a hold of it. Also, if you have any questions about the 2.0.0 RC launcher, don't forget to put them on that video or on this video, wherever you prefer. I'm always available on Discord. Never forget that if you want to talk one-on-one. All right, take care.